Hello class, my name is Shakeem and today I'll be showing you how to create a movie poster, not a movie poster, but an event poster that will be dedicated to your client. Something simple. Usually this type of thing takes a very long time, but as you can see, we're focusing on Jay-Z, and then you're going to put some big type and small type using hierarchy. Alright, now first we're going to get rid of this and we're going to go to File, we're going to open a new document, and then we're going to click, you could choose either from A3 or tabloid size. I'm choosing A3 because I feel like it resembles more of a poster than the long slender tabloids that you find in a magazine or so on and so forth. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go to View and we're going to set up the rulers. And this brings up the ruler section, so you can click and drag, and we're going to make a 3-column grid like so, and we're going to do this a few more times. It'll take a while, but you'll get the picture. Now once we get finished setting up the guide, you will have your 3-column grid. And that would allow you a little bit of movement for you to place text and things like that to line it up. Whatever you feel is necessary for you to get the point across. So now what we're going to do is go to Place, and then we're going to use one of the images. And I'm choosing the Brooklyn image. There's this set is also downloadable from the thing from the post. And what we're going to do now is going to zoom out so we can get a good size, and then scale it down to fit our artboard. And do that by holding Shift and clicking a corner. And I want to get the darkest side so I can put white type on it. So I'm going to move it over to the left. And here's the tricky part. Using the direct selection tool, you click on the edge to just divert vertices so you can bring it in. This is similar to Photoshop's crop, if you may, and this just allows you to get rid of all the excess image that you don't need. And so from there, we will now begin to put in our type. I'm not sure what you have in your system, but I'm going to use tungsten for my type. I feel like it fits the mood a lot better. Now, because of time restraints, I'm not going to go all out into figuring out what goes into the poster, but when you have more time on your own, you can do that. So I'm going to put the type at 200 and have the leading at 100. That way it'll give it some space between the lines or the words. So right now I'm picking the type and the color, and when I type it in, it should work. It should come up as what? Oh, it's not. Excuse me, let me change that back to white. There we go. Now one thing that I found out is that you will have to create outlines, which we will do in a second, but just to show you, if you try to move it, it will just disorient. So we're going to go to create outlines, but not from the drop down menu, but from our toolbar, and we're going to go into type and create outlines, which will allow us to more editing for vector, and that's what it does. And so what we're going to do is we're going to bring it down, and I found that the little corner looks like it works best. Now I'm going to add some little type that will include all of my my informational text, as in the venue, the time, the date, and the location. And I think 14 is a good size. But you can go up 16, 20, depends. What you want to do is make sure it can be seen from far away. And I'm putting it at 10. And I'm going pretty quick here, so don't mind the text that I put in. It's not real. There's no real places on here. They're just all filler, mostly just, without putting lorem ipsum in. I'm just going to type this out real quick. And just put something down. It'll take a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see the screen and that the type is showing up pretty well. I'm noticing that the leading is too close, so I'm going to fix that after I finish typing out all the information. Now again, the information should be the venue name, the city and state that it's in, location if you want to get specific, but most likely the date and the time that it's being held at. And what's also good is to do is actually, which I did not put in there, is to add like some type of subtext, some subtitle, and then put it in there. So right now I'm going to change this to 15. Well, actually 18, because a rule is that it should be at least 3 to 4 spaces in leading when you're setting type. And I will also create outlines for this section of type, and I will corner it and set it down right below the Z, like so, and there you go. I'm going to pull it down just a little bit so you can see more of that line, and expand it, and pull it down just a little bit, a little bit more. Okay, there. And that looks just about right. And this is just a little bit of the poster. I know it's a little low to the ground, to the bottom of the page, but you get the idea. Thank you.